So Nigel, what's up, buddy? This is another guide similar to Muhammad that's here every week asking a lot of questions. So Nigel, you're next, buddy. you gotta come join the mastermind soon too. Bradley, the guidance on YouTube setup from last week worked like a champ. Thanks, boss. You're welcome. Number one, got a referral for a plumbing contractor who specifically asked to improve his page 3+ ranking for emergency HVAC in local and surrounding area. I want to use Serp Space services to arbitrage. Wow, this is almost like, wow, that's a great question. We were just talking about this yesterday, my partners and I. I want to use Serp Space's services to arbitrage and ensure I deliver, but need advice on what to offer and how to charge upsell/retainer. They seem open to month-to-month recurring fee, want fast results and phone to ring. Gatekeeper says they are willing to pay with proof. Analytics, not sure how to best provide that. They're currently paying $500 a month for basic Facebook posting, which includes $250 AdWords, which is generating very little, if any, calls. Business has decent website, less than 3 reviews, no list building, no videos. Your expertise would be invaluable in helping to close this client. Specifically, how would you approach this? Which Serp Space packages would you offer and in what order? Would ranking a video and perhaps press release be a good start? Okay. That's interesting. I mean, first of all, like when I have a conversation with a prospective client, guys, one of the things I ask is, what is your marketing budget? Or what are you currently spending on marketing to generate leads for your business? And I ask that question. And if I get any pushback, then they're not somebody I want to continue talking with, right? Because it's my job as a consultant to ask those kind of questions to determine, you know, how serious they are about their business, and also to see kind of where their head's at about, like, how do they view marketing? Is it an expense or is it an investment, right? Marketing should be an investment, guys. It should provide a return. And that's an investment, not an expense. An expense is something that you just, you know, it's a liability. You know, it's just money going out. But marketing should provide a return. And so when I talk to somebody and they give me a little pushback on when I ask them what their marketing budget is or what they're currently spending on marketing and to generate leads online, that kind of stuff, if they don't give me a good answer, then a lot of the times I'll try to kill the conversation and move on, because I realize that they're going to be difficult to work with. I'm not saying that's what you're dealing with, Nigel. But what I would ask is, you know, you say they're currently spending $500 a month, but $250 of that is going to AdWords. So really, they only got $250 a month in budget, right?
Well, I'd say you could go in there and clean house if you can get them some results. So like, this is one where you lead with value, and I may be reading between the lines, but I mean, it looks like they're a little, you know, wary because they're already spending some money and not getting results, and they've got it backwards. They're paying $500 for social posting.
Yeah.
Right. Which is crazy. And then if you could switch that around, even get them to go 500 ads, 250, you know, something else, you could get some really quick results and then upsell them on a bunch of other stuff. I'll let Bradley and Marco speak to like the tactics, but as far as a strategy on this, it looks like you could come in here and just get some low hanging fruit for them real quick.
Yeah. And so that's, you know, when I would find out, first of all, what they're comfortable in spending. So that's one of the questions I would ask. So then you can develop, and if, by the way, if somebody says, you know, well, why do you need to know that? You say, look, I'm going to customize a proposal for you that's going to work for your business, and I need to know what your budget is. I need to know what your threshold is, so that way I can design a proposal that's going to work. Guys, trying to design a proposal when you don't know what the client is even willing to spend is incredibly difficult, because you're gonna sweat your decision about what the proposal is. You're always going to wonder, am I asking too much? Am I asking too little? Am I going to scare them away with this proposal because it's, you know, it's way above and beyond what they're willing to spend? You don't know any of that, and it'll drive you crazy, because you'll submit the proposal and then you'll sit up at night thinking about it. You'll lose sleep, wondering, waiting for a reply. And then you'll be thinking, oh man, maybe I need to drop the price and blah, blah, blah. And you have no idea. And so that's why I ask those questions. By the way, Nigel, the best book I think I've ever read for like how to do these kind of sales when you're conversing with a prospect and asking these questions is called Spin Selling. It's great. It's a fabulous book. Situation, problem, something. It's Spin is an acronym. Anyways, check it out. It's a great book. It's how I learned how to talk to prospects and ask them questions. Okay. So as far as the actual services, once you understand what the budget is, then you can develop a plan around that. As far as arbitraging services, you know, we have our standard operating procedure, Nigel, which I'm sure you're aware of. It's pretty much outlined in our battle plan, which, by the way, battle plan 2.0 is coming out soon, next month, I think. You know, we talk about the foundational stuff, syndication networks. I try to always sell that. Done for you drive stack. You know, that's something I talk about. I don't tell them, hey, it's a Google Drive stack. Like, I mean, I try to explain it in layman's terms. But now press releases are standard operating procedure. And so like, and that the reason press releases are standard operating procedures because it's like almost instant results. You combine that with a drive stack and you can like literally crush it for them. You could probably get them results within 30 days. Most likely you could. And then, you know, that way you can show them results very, very quickly. If you want to try to show them results up front, do what I do. Like, for example, if this is a serious conversation you're having with them and you feel really good about it and you just need to show them something to provide proof that you can provide results, do what I do. Rank some videos for them. Do it for free. Some people are going to say, oh, don't do shit for free. Look, that's how I secure deals, guys. I do free work and it's usually just video stuff because it's easy to do. I can get results very quickly and then I can show them tangible results and say, look, I did this for you to show you that I know what I'm doing and that I can provide results to earn your business. I did this to earn your business. Now, can we talk? And then it works really, really well, guys. And video stuff is a great foot in the door. That's how I use it. So I would recommend that you do that. And then as far as arbitraging stuff, you know, a good rule of thumb is to try to mark stuff up 100%. So you double it. Because even if right now you're submitting you're buying stuff from us, like for example, I just mentioned this earlier, press releases. You can buy press releases from Serp Space, done for you, written, everything, for $150 tops. If you're buying the press release plus, right, which is it's got 450 syndication points. You can embed maps, you can embed videos, all of that. That's our premium service. Press release plus, $150 roughly. You can sell it for $300. It's 100% markup. So you pocket $100, just a slight overhead, right? You've got operating expenses. If you have a VA, which handles your client fulfillment, which you should, maybe not right away, Nigel, but very soon as you start to scale your business, you should hire a VA. So you're going to cut into that 100% markup a little bit to cover your overhead, to cover your labor costs, things like that. So my point is always try to mark stuff up at least 100% in my opinion. You guys want to comment on that? Just some long questions today. No? Okay.
No, I think that's good. Yeah.
Okay. So again, I would start with the things that are going to provide results very quickly, like ranking a video, that like for free to get them to like at least to accept an offer. And then what you could always do, guys, and I've done this in the past too, is provide like a proposal that starts off small with just a couple of services to keep their expenses low, like the cost low, the point of entry low. And then, but in the proposal state, like at the end of 60 days, we're going to revisit this because here, if I can provide you results like I expect to between now and 60 days, and I'm just using 60 days as a number. It could be 30 days, it could be 90 days, it could be whatever. But let's say I expect to be able to provide results for you on this level of proposal within 60 days. And if I do so, then I would recommend at the 60-day point that now we upgrade to, and then that's when you start adding on additional services. You upgrade them for even more because you've now proved to them. So instead of like, blowing your load, so to speak, all at one time on the front end proposal, you can do like a graduated, like proof, let me show you proof type proposal that kind of increases as more and more results come in. That way you're laying the groundwork right up front for what you're going to be asking of them as far as an investment in the marketing campaign going forward for like the next 6 months or 12 months. So it's something that I've done. It works really, really well. Okay. By the way, does Serp Space offer done for you press release stacking like Local PR Pro? No, not at the moment, but I have a VA that handles all of that for me now for my own agency, for all my clients. She does it every month for me now because I do press releases for all of my clients now every month. And I was thinking I'm going to approach her about possibly making that much more part of her business to where we could provide that as a service. Right now it's not available, but it may be soon. Okay. We'll keep you posted.